Hello, this is James. Now imagine, dear viewer, that you are the gem merchant and you have been sucked into a Samurai Jack-style wormhole and you have been transported to the Dinosaur Kingdom where enormous beasts are lumbering around eating each other. Are you going to wring your hands in despair? Or are you going to civilize those animals and bring to them the magic of a liberal democracy? Gem Merchant comes to the Sabersaurus and the two-headed King Rex and he says, no, you don't need to be violent, you don't need to kill, you can construct a government and you can pay me taxes. And they're like, what? Why would we want to do that? Eating each other is basically all that we do. And he's like, no, you're gonna see, we're gonna have agriculture and division of labor and 1,000 points of boost to attack and defense during the damage step. Let's make our Gem Merchant Dinosaurs deck. So we have our 3 Gem Merchants during the damage step. In either player's turn, when a face-up Earth normal monster you control attacks or is attacked, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster gains 1,000 attack and defense until the end phase. Hand traps are dope. And we're also gonna need some dinos. We're gonna do 3 two-headed King Rex and 3 Sabersaurus. Just vanilla normal monsters that Gem Merchant can work his magic on. Black Brachios, however, remains suspicious. Black Brachios, when this card is normal summon, you can target one monster in the field, change its target to face-up defense position. Now, why do we have these? Why don't we just have more normal monsters in place of Black Brack? Black Brack is self-sufficient. If you play your Black Brack, he can flip a Dyna into defense position and attack over its 1,400 defense points and destroy it. So we have both. We have both monsters that are vulnerable to the machinations of the Gem Merchant, and also monsters that can just exist on their own in case we don't draw this purveyor of riches. And Gem Merchant with dinos makes actually lots of sense. So even with the weaker, the two-headed King Rex, it's 1,600 attack, it's 1,900 under Dinosaur Kingdom, and with the Gem Merchant, that's 2,900 attack. That beats a single boosted Dinotherium, not Dinotherium, Dyna, the big smashing cat from the Fur Hires deck, and it even gets over a Wiz in defense position. So that's very good. And we of course need some back row. So since we can run 2 enemy controller, we will do so. We're gonna do 2 Super Rush Headlong to protect our dinos. We're gonna do 2 Gokes for all standard dinosaur things, except we're not using Hydrogeddon. We're gonna do 1 Anti-Magic arrows, and for our final 2, you might ask, James, why do we care? Why does it matter that now, you know, we have this hand trap that boosts up the damage of the dinos? Aren't they just gonna get steamrolled anyway? The reason that we're using this damage step hand trap is because that covers our damage trap needs. So we have no other traps in the deck, and now we can do Treacherous Trap Hole, which is, you know, if you have old decks that you still want to run and you don't have the chance, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to remove all of the traps and you're going to put in Treacherous Trap Hole, and then you're just going to play them like normal. That's the best way. That's the Gem Merchant way. And free-to-play substitutions, so if you don't have Super Rush Headlong, you can go ahead and sub in a Gravity Lash. If you don't have Gok, go ahead and use Anti-Magic Arrows, and if you don't have Treacherous Trap Hole, you need to get Treacherous Trap Hole. It's superb value. On to the replays. So we're going second against Joey Wheeler, and again, the Gem Merchant takes the place of the Wall of Disruption, allowing us to run Treacherous Trap Hole, but it also lets us get active damage. Active damage, whereas Wall of the Daddy is passive damage. So we have a set, we have a Gok, we have our Sabersaurus, and we set a Treacherous Trap Hole. Now whatever this flip monster is, I don't want to deal with it. Turns out it's a Bubble Man, but I'm just being cautious. We're going to attack with the two-headed King Rex. That's just some very fast gem merchant action. So if we didn't have a Gyoke for that Wall of the Daddy, we still get lethal with our two-headed King Rex. Alright, we're going second against Yummy Bakura. I know that's a streamer, I don't care. Activates Dinosaur Kingdom. And we have two Gem Merchants, a Suspicious Black Brachios, suspicious of the Gem Merchant, and a Sabersaurus. We're going to lead with our second Sabersaurus. And we're going to attack into this Crass Clown. We're going to get blocked by Karibo. Crass Clown sends back to defense position. We're going to Gyoke that back row. And we're going to go against the second Crass Clown. And we don't have to fear a Wall of the Daddy. We attack. We have a set. And we go into a Man-Eater Bug. Man-Eater Bug prevents lethal damage by destroying the Sabersaurus. And here's why we don't get fancy. We go Black Brachios, and we flip up for the BM, and we get a 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Clears our field. 4-star Ladybug of Doom, the perennial foe of the dinosaurs. However, we have gained this turn. Two-headed King Rex and double Gem Merchant. 3,900 attack. That's a big boy. That's a big two-headed King Rex. Alright, we're going second against Seto Kaiba. No more Hazies. I don't see the beatdown Hazy anymore. Maybe I should make a beatdown Hazy video. What video would be complete without proof of concept against the furries? So we have a set, and we have another set, and we have a Gyoke. Our dinos boldly advancing face forward as they are used to. Now backed by the financial machinations of the Gem Merchant. Ooh, we have another... Oh, no. Mayhem for Hire. Seal brings back a Dyna. And here's the Gem Merchant to the rescue. Gem Merchant with the infusion of cash. Just 100 over that Dyna. We destroy the Dyna, we destroy the Seal, and we get Seto down to an even 2,000. So that was a single boosted Dinotherium blocked by the Gem Merchant. He's gonna go Mayhem, get back to Seal, special summon a Whiz, and gain the life points. And another Dyna. Okay, so here we're gonna double Gyoke this back row. What I was trying, it was obvious bait, but I was trying to, since he was making all these defense position plays with the Mayhem for Hire, I thought I could bait him into using the Whiz, but this was a crafty Kaiba. So we're gonna go ahead and make him waste the Dyna with the Whiz effect by using Super Rush Headlongs. I definitely don't want to see that, because I have no more Gem Merchants, and we're going to get the Seal off the field. Alright, and we have the Treacherous Trap Hole, which we don't want to activate, because obviously the Whiz can negate, but we draw a Gem Merchant, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just destroy Whiz the good old-fashioned way. No negatable effects need apply. That's spells and traps. And we have game against the furries. Here's our second replay against the furries. We're going second against the Seto Kaiba, and we have that Dinosaur Kingdom. He has 22 cards. We open the Treacherous, very good. So he's gonna go beat. He's gonna go beat into the Dyna, and then a set. Oh no, not a set. An Axe of Despair. And this is why running the Treacherous, very important. Getting that good value against decks that have, you know, search power that unlike Dinos, which do not. So we set our toggle to on at the top of his turn. As soon as he draws a card, we're gonna pop that Treacherous and get those monsters off the field, because you don't ever want to get greedy with your Treacherous. Well, because, you know, there's Gyokes running around, but also the Whiz. As soon as Whiz is on the field, it can negate. You cannot chain Treacherous to the Whiz to get its effect. Alright, so he's gonna Gyoke. Which one does he Gyoke? Gyoke's my Super Rush, that's fine because we have two. And sets a back row. And we have Black Brachios. Do we need to worry about that? No! Because we have the anti-magic arrows. So we can just attack directly. So that's that's the lesson of Treacherous Trapple. That's providing the good value, let you put one over on the furries. We're going second against Yami Yugi. Dinosaur Kingdom. And proper 20 cards. We have a very good Dinos hand. So we're going to yoke the middle one because we're still in plat. And we're just going to attack correctly with two-headed King Rex. Another set. And this time, so this is a very quick replay. What we have here is that even if the opponent, so because we have Gem Merchant, we don't need to play a second monster to get lethal damage, and then that protects us against Wall of the Daddy. Because we don't have the second monster, we don't have all of that extra attack reduction, and then in the damage step, we can boost up our two-headed King Rex for game. So, that's Gem Knight Dinos. Just like late-stage capitalism, it's fast, it's brutal, it's exploitative, and it's filled with treachery. Thank you for watching.